guys, and in today's video I'll be reviewing the mechanic deck. So this is pretty nice deck. This is the box. It's quite simple, quite dark. The mechanic deck has a spade pip, fixing games since 2012. On the sides you have the mechanic deck. You have this weird design as well, by the way, Mechanic Industries. On the bottom you have the House of Playing Cards logo and some copyright information there. At the top you have the Mechanic Industries and the website link. And in the back you obviously have the back design of the deck. There is a custom Mechanic Industries seal. So I guess this was a collaboration with Mechanic Industries and House of Playing Cards. So the deck itself is quite nice. As you can see, this is the back design. It's quite nice. It's got these gears on them. It's quite nice. It does look quite dull, I have to say. This deck is pretty dull, and yeah, it's like quite dull deck. I would like to see some more colour, some bronzes in there. It would make it definitely look nicer, and it is quite dull because all it really is greys and blacks and things. So yeah, but that's the back design. As I said, each card is a slightly different, which means when you riffle along, you have this nice animation like the Fantastique deck. You can see the gears turning around. That's quite a nice touch about the deck. So yeah, so that is the back design. I rate the back design I'd give it a 5 out of 10 because it has a nice touch and a overall nicely designed back, which does look good in fans and spreads, but it is quite dull and slightly boring. I would like to see some colour. A bit of colour would rank it up a lot more than a 5 out of 10, but it's my opinion. So let's get into the faces of the cards. So the faces of the cards are standard faces with some nice bronze colouring. The reds are much darker in this deck, as you can see there. And the blacks are slightly different. The jokers are quite nice. So as you can see, all the colouring is quite different with the court cards. The aces are standard apart from the spade pit as usual. So yeah, that's the deck, and other than that, that's not much difference. You do get a double backer. No, sorry, not a double backer. You do get a blank card with this deck. That's nice. So these are the jokers. They are quite nice jokers. I like these jokers a lot because they're quite simple, and these are the sort of jokers that I would use in my sandwich routines. They do look good in sandwich routines. So the first joker looks like this. Sort of a wheel, and yep. The second joker has an ace of hearts reveal. So I guess you could say, okay, we'll do something with the jokers. You do the whole riffle thing with the deck, and you say how the gears turn, and then that could be pattern. And you say as the gears turn, the writing changes as well. So that's a nice touch. So this is the Ace of Spades, which is really simple. They could have done a bit more with this Ace of Spades. Come on, that's quite a simple Ace of Spades. Doesn't look too custom. Have a look at that. It's quite nice. It's got the Mechanic Industries logo. It is a nice Ace of Spades, but as I said, they could have spent more long time on that. So let's have a look at the handling of the deck. So it does have the air cushion finish. I believe it could be a performance, I'm not entirely sure. It feels like an air cushion finish, and it feels a pretty much bicycle stock. I'm not too sure about that. The cards do feel quite... Actually, no, I wouldn't say performance stock. I'm not sure if this is just I've used it for a while, because I have had this deck for a while, but they do feel quite soft, the stock. So yeah, they feel quite soft, the stock, and nice. They're not very stiff out of the box. At the same time, they feel quite smooth, not too smooth. This enables some nice spreads which are obviously pretty important in Magic. So you can do spreading, dribbling, springing, shuffling, all that stuff well. But you know, most decks do handle well, so it's not like a weird thing. Let's have a look at the fans with this deck. Well, they do fan pretty good, as you can see there. The pit placement is quite good, so you can see most of the cards. So that's the fanning. Let's have a look at how this deck farrows. Hoping that, I think it will farrows quite nicely actually. So let's have a look at how the deck farrows. Okay. Oh, so it farrows pretty nicely. As you can see there, it does farrow quite nicely. And let's see if I can get a great fan in there. I know I just dropped a couple of cards. I am still practicing the great fan, as you can see. But it does do that well. So it does farrow nicely. It does handle nicely, but it doesn't feel anything too special. It just feels like a standard pack of cards. Nothing too much special with this deck. Handling wise, I'll give it a good, solid 7 out of 10. There are some problems I'm finding with the deck, such as maybe it isn't too slidey as we need it to be. Fanning stance, it doesn't look too amazing. So overall, I like this deck. It's a good deck for collectors. Maybe not the best deck for Magic itself, but I do recommend this deck for collectors. So I give this deck a nice, solid 7 out of 10. So now please do give the deck, this video a like. It really does help me out. You might not think liking the video helps me out, but it really, really does. One like can really help me out. So please do like the video, comment down below, favourite the video, share the video, whatever you want. It will all really help me out more than you think. So please do that. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more deck reviews, Magic, tutorials, and other Magic related topics. This is Mechanic of Magic. This has been the Mechanic deck. I'll see you guys next time.